The Bachelor March 17th eliminated Zoe McGrady. Recap. Earlier tonight, March 17th, 2025, ABC aired another new episode of The Bachelor 2025 edition with headliner Grant Ellis, and we saw another unlucky lady get eliminated at the end of it. Tonight's new episode featured the overnight dates with Grant's final three women: Juliana, Letia, and Zoe. This episode kicked off with footage of Grant arriving in the Dominican Republic. The women were seen showing up after him. Bachelor Nation alum Daisy Kent showed up to give Juliana some advice about how to handle this stage of this process. Then, Juliana went on her one-on-one date with Grant. He took her to ride some ATVs. Afterwards, they talked. Grant told her, "You're fun, but you know how to be serious as well." She told him, "You have all the characteristics I look for in a man, but I'm still nervous about your other relationships. I'm struggling with it." Grant said, "I just want you to know that I think about you a lot. It's scary for me too. It's a mutual thing." And they kissed. https://aid.style/ During the second half of their date, they talked. She told him about her past relationship where she got cheated on. "It did a lot of damage to me," she said. "It screwed me up really bad. I'm still working to fix myself." Grant said, "There are parts of me that are broken too. I want someone I can talk to about those things and work through it together." Grant told the private cams, "It felt good that Juliana felt she could trust me enough to tell me these things." Grant told her, "You don't always have to be perfect. You're courageous, beautiful, and smart. I just want to prove to you that we can be a team. I'm falling in love with you." Juliana told the private cams, "I feel blessed to have someone support me. Grant is an amazing man." They got a fantasy suite card, and Juliana accepted it. The next morning, they had breakfast together. Grant told her, "It really meant a lot to me that you opened up about your feelings." Juliana told the private cams, "I'm definitely falling in love with Grant." Next, Zoe talked with Bachelor Nation alum Rachel Nance. Rachel gave Zoe some advice before she went on her one-on-one date with Grant. During Grant and Zoe's one-on-one date, Grant took her to do a yoga session. Zoe told the private cams, "There was a lot of connectiveness during the yoga session, but I still don't quite know where his head is at. Hopefully, we can talk more." During the second half of their date, they talked. He told her, "Even though we never had a one-on-one date, I kept wanting to know more about you." Zoe said, "I still don't know that much about you." So, Grant told her about his upbringing and what he's looking for in a wife. They got a fantasy suite card. Zoe accepted it. So, they went to the fantasy suite. Just like the Juliana footage, they were shown, spending time together the next morning and saying sweet things to each other. Next, Bachelor Nation alum Katie Bigger talked with Letia and gave her some advice. During Letia and Grant's one-on-one date, Grant took her to go ziplining. Afterwards, they talked. Letia told Grant, "I love our relationship, but your other relationships are giving me anxiety." Letia told the private cams, "Physical intimacy is not going to be something I'm ready for, and I'm just nervous about how he'll react." On the second half of their date, Grant asked Letia what her timeline is for being a wife and a mother. She said, "I'm 31, ideally in about 2 years, because the older I get, the tougher it is to have kids." Grant said, "Letia's timeline is faster than mine for having kids, but I'm willing to compromise." They got the fantasy suite card. Letia told him that she's not ready to get intimate. Grant said, "I respect that." They both told each other, "I love you," and kissed. They still went to the fantasy suite to just hang out. They had breakfast together the next morning. Grant told her, "I'm happy with where our relationship is at." She said, "I am too," and they hugged goodbye. To cap this episode off, there was another rose ceremony. Grant gave Letia and Juliana a rose. Zoe did not get a rose, so she was eliminated. Grant walked her out and told her, "This is very hard for me. I apologize." Zoe said, "You are a very kind and empathetic man, which is hard to come by. I hope that you find that special woman. Good luck." They hugged goodbye. Grant told the private cams, "Zoe and I were not in a place to get married." Zoe told the private cams, "It's been hard to find love in my life. The right man will see that one day." That is a wrap for this latest The Bachelor TV show recap report, but definitely stay tuned for more. Be sure to follow us on our Bachelor Nation Twitter page for the latest. The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, The Golden Bachelor, The Golden Bachelorette, and Bachelor in Paradise news by clicking here. Be sure to follow us through our Bachelor Nation RSS feed for the latest Bachelor, Bachelorette, and Bachelor in Paradise by clicking here. Be sure to follow us on Reddit for more of the latest TV show and movie news by clicking here. Be sure to follow us on Instagram by clicking here. Get your favorite TV show and movie stuff by clicking here.